The brutal truth you've been ignoring. If you're working long hours, following all the so-called rules but still living paycheck to paycheck, then this video might just hit a nerve. Because the truth is, there are habits deeply ingrained and often unnoticed that are keeping you poor. Most people don't even realize they're doing them. They feel normal, harmless, but they are financial traps, subtle and quiet, that sabotage your ability to build wealth before you even get the chance. And if you're brave enough to face them, you can finally start moving in the right direction. Welcome to WealthWise Daily. Welcome to WealthWise Daily, the place where we decode the hidden systems keeping you broke and help you build a life of financial freedom step by step. We believe in real talk, actionable tips, and sustainable change. No hype, no fluff, just the truth, even when it's uncomfortable. So, if you're ready to ditch financial anxiety and design your future with purpose, hit the like button, smash that subscribe, and let's dive in. Lifestyle creep, the raise that keeps you broke. You worked hard and got that raise. Congrats. But now, instead of banking the extra cash, you upgraded your car, your wardrobe, maybe even moved into a nicer apartment. It's subtle, just a few monthly payments here and there, but before you know it, you've spent the raise and some. This is lifestyle creep. Every time your income increases, your lifestyle does too. But wealth isn't built by making more money, it's built by keeping more money. So if your income grows but your savings rate doesn't, you're not getting richer, you're just spending more to feel richer, while staying broke. Saving only what's left over. Most people treat saving like an afterthought. They spend first, then hope there's something left at the end of the month to save. But let's be honest, there rarely is. Lifestyle fills the space you give it. That's why the wealthiest people pay themselves first. Before the bills, before the spending, they move money into savings or investments immediately. Because if you wait until the end of the month to save, you're basically telling your money that everything else matters more than your future. Flip the script. Treat your savings like rent. It's non-negotiable. Financing everything. The illusion of affordability. 0% financing. Buy now, pay later. It sounds smart, right? You get what you want now and just pay it off over time. But here's the problem. Debt turns your future income into a bill. When you finance everything, phones, furniture, vacations, you're committing tomorrow's paycheck before you even earn it. This limits your flexibility, builds interest over time, and creates a false sense of affordability. You might feel like you're managing your money well, but in reality, you're trading freedom for short-term comfort. If you can't buy it without financing, you can't afford it. Not yet. Relying on one source of income. In today's economy, having one job is the riskiest thing you can do. You're one boss decision, one layoff, or one industry disruption away from losing everything. Yet most people rely on a single paycheck to cover everything. Rent, bills, savings, emergencies. The wealthy know better. They build multiple streams of income. Side hustles, investments, freelance gigs, passive income sources. Even small ones make a big difference over time. It's not about grinding 24/7, it's about creating layers of protection. Don't let one stream of income be the only lifeline keeping your head above water. Thinking it's too late to invest. One of the most damaging beliefs out there is, it's too late for me to start investing. Whether you're in your 30s, 40s, or 50s, that mindset keeps you stuck. Because while the best time to start was yesterday, the next best time is always today. Compound interest doesn't need decades to work, it just needs consistency. Even small amounts can grow. The market rewards time, not perfection. Waiting out of fear or confusion costs you more than any market downturn ever will. Start where you are, with what you have, because doing nothing is the most expensive choice of all. Impulse buying, the silent wallet killer. We all do it. You're scrolling online or walking through a store and suddenly you have to have that thing. It's not in your budget, but you justify it. I've had a rough week, or it's just $40. But these tiny decisions add up fast. Impulse buying is emotional spending, and it's how marketers get rich while you stay broke. The solution? Create a 24-hour rule. Wait a day before buying anything non-essential. If you still want it tomorrow, it might be worth it. But most of the time, the urge fades, and your bank account thanks you. Scrolling. Instead of learning. Let's be real. We all say we want more money, but we spend hours a day consuming content that doesn't teach us anything. Social media, viral videos, endless scrolling, it's digital junk food. Entertaining? Sure. But productive? Not even close. The average person spends over 2 hours per day on social media. Imagine what could happen if even half that time was spent learning a skill, reading about investing, or studying how money works. Financial literacy doesn't happen by accident. You have to choose it. Replace just 30 minutes of daily scrolling with intentional learning, and you'll separate yourself from 90% of people. Believing $100 is too little to start. One of the biggest lies keeping people poor is the belief that you need thousands of dollars to get started. So they wait, and still wait. But the truth is, you can open a brokerage account with $100. You can start a side hustle, buy a domain, take a course, all with less than you think. Wealth isn't about starting big, it's about starting early. When you treat small amounts of money with respect, they grow into big amounts. Don't underestimate the power of momentum. Starting small is infinitely better than not starting at all. Avoiding money conversations. Money is still taboo in most households. People will talk about anything, relationships, health, even politics, but not their bank account. Why? Because it feels personal, emotional, even shameful. But that silence is dangerous. When we avoid talking about money, we also avoid learning about it. We don't ask questions. We don't seek help. We make the same mistakes in the dark. If you want to change your financial future, you have to be willing to talk about it with your partner, your kids, your friends. Normalize the conversation and you'll normalize financial growth too. Waiting for the right time. The perfect time doesn't exist. Not for starting a budget, not for building an emergency fund, not for investing, switching careers, launching that side hustle. Waiting for someday is the most effective way to stay broke forever, because someday always moves further away. The truth is, every day you wait is a day you could have been growing. Progress doesn't require perfection. It just requires movement. Start messy. Start scared. Start with $5. Just don't keep waiting for the stars to align. Wealth isn't built on timing. It's built on action. Final thoughts. Fix one, then fix another. Here's the good news. None of these habits are permanent. You're not doomed, but you do have to name them before you can change them. So pick one of these today, just one, and fix it. Then move on to the next. Wealth is built step by step, not overnight. And every decision you make, every dollar, every mindset shift gets you closer to freedom. If this video hit home, send it to someone else who needs to hear it. Drop it in the comments if you're done being broke and ready to take control. We're here for you every step of the way. This is WealthWise Daily, where we build wealth on purpose. Until next time, stay wise, stay focused, and keep building.